All right, guys, and we're going to get started right now. I want to welcome you all to the Share the Winnings 2.0 business briefing tonight. I'm going to give you a sneak preview into a fun, exciting 2025 concept whose time has come. We don't have any competition. There's not another company in the industry like this, and we've modified the model, so it's absolutely sensational. And as I sit here and do the presentation, I want you all to sit back, relax, and you be the judge of what it is I have to say on tonight's call and our tremendous compensation plan that makes a lot of sense going into the next 5 years. Okay, you ready for this? Here we go. So what are we doing here at Share the Winnings? That's a great question. What we're doing here at Share the Winnings is we're developing a global worldwide co-op. It's a mass ticket lottery club. So you can be a part of a lottery club, no different than people that go to work from 9 to 5. And you see a bunch of employees on a floor or in a department. They all get together and they throw some money in a pot. They hear that the Powerball is like $780 million tonight or whatever it is. Everybody throws in $50 to $100, whatever it is. And should they happen to win anything, they celebrate, of course, and they basically divide up even shares amongst 20 people, 15 people, 10 people, 7 people, whatever it is. But we're doing it on a bigger scale on the internet, and we're inviting people all over the world that have access to a cell phone, access to any sort of electronic device that is utilizing the internet to utilize the internet to make money with us here. We've got a tremendous opportunity. We can generate positive cash flow in your pocket every single day. And I'm going to prove that to you all right now. All right, so with this Mass Lottery Ticket Club, our ticket purchases are automatic, and Share the Winnings becomes the agent. They're the agency that literally goes out, just like that picture, and lines up and, buys a few hundred or a few thousand tickets at one time. And then eventually when the volume's up there, they'll be able to do it through an online agency. So it'll be automatic for every single Monday night draw every single month, okay? So what we have here are groups, and each group gets to play up to 1,456 tickets at a time, meaning monthly. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And we've already had a bunch of winners so far. I'm not talking about the grand prize, but we've had people win small prizes like $20, $200, $100, $4, $2, $1.40. And it's divided amongst a group of people, and I'll explain that in more detail as we journey along to the next few pages. Share the Winnings basically takes all those tickets, uploads them into a back office, and you get to see them. And again, you will own a certain percentage, and I'll talk about that in a second, as to your share in that pool. We also have a state-of-the-art, one-of-a-kind, fun, exciting, money-loaded, front-end money-loaded compensation plans. Some people call them referral programs. This is unbelievable for this time and space. I'm probably going to see a lot of different companies copy what it is we're doing to some degree, because the logic, the common sense behind it, most compensation plans on the internet that you see with other companies, no offense, but I got to be honest with you, a lot of those compensation plans are pretty much science fiction. They're unattainable by the average person in a business opportunity. And we're seeing that at record numbers here today, people bailing left and right. So Share the Winnings is a direct selling organization utilizing the network marketing model. We are a people's company. We're a group or a consortium of professional network marketers that have done well financially and in the industry. And we decided to create an open invitation for people all over the world to participate, be a part of something fun, exciting, entertaining, and put money back into people's pockets, all right? That's something that's very rare on the internet today. But I think with the model you're going to see tonight, you're going to say it's truly possible for maybe one of the first times in your career. Share the Winnings is relatively a brand new concept. When I say a new concept, it started about 2 years ago, and then it was really funny. I was pitched on it 2 years ago. I was pitched on it about a year and a half ago. And then probably about 4.5, 5 months ago, we were able to acquire the company. Pretty amazing how that works out. You reject the concept twice, and the third time it's pitched to you, you end up buying it. So Share the Winnings is definitely a global, worldwide opportunity. We already expanded to the Eastern Hemisphere, the Western Hemisphere, of course, which is what we're in here. And then, we're in Europe, and we are also in South America. So a lot of great things are happening in our future. Okay? Now, take a look at the words here. This is a powerful page. Psychologically, this is a powerful page. It's powerful when it comes to marketing. I want you to think about Powerball. All right. Powerball is a prominent government regulated lottery in the United States. It's the biggest one in the world, I think. That and Mega Millions is the biggest one in the world. And Powerball, we get to piggyback on their name. And the reason why we get to piggyback on their name is because we are sending funds to utilize their lottery for our members. They're our primary source of lotto tickets. And we get to do something really unorthodox. Imagine getting paid to play the lottery. All right. I want you to think about that. Imagine getting paid to play the lottery. And through this concept we've developed, utilizing Powerball, this is absolutely genius. And when the network marketing industry world wakes up and really studies this model, they're going to go, wow, why didn't somebody create this many years ago? We all would have been financially independent by now. All right. It just takes a little bit of time for people to accept this model. It is a paradigm shift. Some of us that are a little bit smarter in the industry will see it, and some people just need a little bit more time to realize what it is they're looking at. So imagine getting paid to play the lottery, not imagine paying to play, but imagine getting paid to play, literally money in your bank account. And through this co-op, we are unleashing the power of collective luck. We're multiplying our Powerball tickets, multiplying our chances to win, and we're getting paid to do it. And that's a beautiful thing. Okay, here's a couple fun facts very quickly. Did you know that half of North Americans try their luck with at least one lottery ticket each year, whether it be birthdays, Christmas, stocking stuffers, you name it? People are buying lottery tickets for giveaways, tokens of gratitude, and for personal use. Is it accessible? Absolutely. Digital lotteries are exploding all over the world. You're seeing online casinos. You're seeing casinos popping up everywhere. It is a massive industry. We're not in the casino industry, but we are definitely, looking at playing the lottery and having fun doing it. Is the lottery profitable? Well, it's kind of a funny question, isn't it? Ask the government. The government is raking in billions of dollars every year because of lotteries. It's another way to tax people without telling them it's a tax. All right. The U.S. lottery industry alone brought in a staggering $113.3 billion in revenue in 2023, and they love it because millions and millions and millions of people every week are lining up to put their money in the pot. It's good for something. Absolutely, it's good for something. Lottery proceeds go to support great causes around the world and communities. And I imagine there's going to be funding going to, unfortunately, California right now. What we see going on there, I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of interesting fundraising proposals happening to help people through that tragic time. So lotteries will come in handy for raising money for any project in need. Okay. So what if you stopped losing? I want you to think about this, even on your projects on the internet. What if you stopped losing and started winning? And that, my friends, is the beauty of a lottery pool. They are desperately needed, I think, looking back. Okay, you ready for this? No sales pitch here, all facts, all right? Because the math is simple. The more tickets we buy as a group, a lottery group, the higher odds we have of winning. Somebody buying 2 lottery tickets does not match somebody buying 6,742 lottery tickets. That's the difference. So the anatomy of a lottery pool kind of works like this. Number 1, formation. Your team is your lottery pool, and we all have individual teams, and I'll show you that in an illustration on the next coming pages. Contribution. Well, some people look at cost. We call it a contribution. Each team member chips in a set amount of dollars, and we basically utilize that money to buy a group pot full of tickets. All right. It's going to be fun, going to be exciting. And we actually have some winners that are on this call here right now, including myself, that are winning on average every week, at least something. Is there transparency involved in this project? Yes. All tickets, all the numbered tickets are shared within the team, within the back office. So you have a website, you can sign into the website, you can go into the back office, you can scan and see all the numbers of all the people, because you go in the back office, you pick 6 numbers, or you can go in the back office and you do a quick pick of 6 numbers. All right? Going to be fun, going to be exciting, and your numbers are locked in for every Monday night. The winnings, how does the winnings work? Well, the co-op is divided based on the compensation plan you're going to see in a second. Everybody gets 15% of the ticket. So when you come into this, you're coming in And the benefit you're receiving, the major benefit you're receiving for X amount of dollars that I'll reveal in a second, is you're getting 15% of all the tickets, not just one, two, three, or four. You're getting 15% of all the tickets within your group. All right? With your group, within your group. And 15% goes to you, 15% goes to each upline through 5 levels, and 10% goes to the company. That's 100% payout. So 15% times 6 is 90, and then 10% to the company is 100%. So let's say, wouldn't it be awesome if there's a $100 million ticket winner or more, or even less? Well, 15% of 100 million would give you $15 million. I'm sure that would pay, for a couple Taco Bells on Tuesday night. So it can be fun, can be exciting. And there's no better way to buy lottery tickets than the system we've implemented here. We are a lottery club. Just got to tell you that again and remind you, we are a lottery club, and we want to share the winnings with who? With every single one of you. So here's what you need to know. All right, here's how it works. Let's talk about the blueprint. Let's talk how we activate, initiate, and put into play the business opportunity side of it, which, by the way, is legally by law 100% tax deductible. When was the last time you could buy lottery tickets and they were 100% tax deductible? So basically, you have no cost. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. So join the club, become a member. It's $65 a month or $16 a week. Cheaper than 2 pizzas at Domino's Pizza. $16 a week? That's a joke. I just was at Walmart tonight with my daughter to pick up some cosmetics with her. She needed something really quick. That was $61.75. $16 is a joke. $65 a month is a joke compared to what it is you're going to get. So for $65, we are waiving the $20 one-time setup fee. We're waiving that for you. All right? We have a $20 setup fee. We decided to waive it. And for the $65, which is legally by law tax deductible, you can throw it on a credit card. Credit card company's not going to send you an invoice for 28 days. Do what a lot of people are doing here. Let the credit card company pay your way into the program. You pay nothing. Start earning money right away. I think my first 2 days, $580. And I've never paid a dime to be in this program any month. Nothing's been whacked, no credit cards, nothing. So I'm riding the wave on making too much money here. So when somebody says, what's the cost? I always say no money out of pocket. Do you want me to show you how? All right. So for the $65, technically, you're getting 4 tickets per month, plus you're getting 15% share of a potential 1,456 Powerball tickets. Plus, we have a benefit hub package. We'll talk about it another day. And all your money that you want to make going into this compensation plan can be used for everything and anything you got going on in your lifestyle. All right? I'm going to show you the type of money you can make here, all out of a measly $65 that's not even coming out of your pocket, potentially speaking. All right? Residual income every month. Here we go. We've got a big money matrix here. We call it the big money blue collar matrix. It's one of a kind. It's unique. It's different. It's simple. We took a look at all the compensation plans out there in the industry. We saw companies bragging about, we've got 7 ways to pay, 14 ways to pay, 20 ways to pay. All terrible things when you really analyze the patterns of people and the application of the compensation plan. There's a major disconnect there. So what we had to do, instead of doing what all these other companies do, they break the money down so there's nothing left. Like, what I mean by that is this. They basically pay out 25 cents or 60 cents or $1.20 or 80 cents or, $2. Nobody's going to survive on that. You need thousands of people just to hit $500. Here, watch the genius behind this. And it's so simple, a grade 4 child could excel at it. Get paid in a 3x5 forced matrix up to $10 per sale within your matrix. I'll share with you what a 3x5 is in a second. No sponsoring requirements. Did you hear that? No sponsoring requirements in the first 4 levels. But to unlock level 5, where a lot of gold is sitting there, you sponsor 3. And everyone should be able to do that with a program of this magnitude. Max the matrix out with only 363 people. Let me repeat that again, because this is genius. Max the matrix out with only 363 people. The last call that I was doing, a presentation to max the matrix out, it was a 3x10, 88,000 plus people in order to make big money. Here, it's only 363 people. You can literally be making $3,582 per month. So you're all saying, well, that's not $1 million, but tell me how many people on the internet are making $1 million. Tell me how many people on the internet are making $500 a month right now in their MLMs. Very few. So maxing the matrix out with only 363 people, no sponsoring in the first 4 levels, no balancing legs, no one on the left, no one on the right, all that Mickey Mouse stuff. $3,582 is a really sweet paycheck plus tax deductions. Plus, you probably never paid a penny to get in if you play your cards right because you leveraged it all out of commission. You are on easy street. What would your life look like today if an extra $35.82 was coming into the coffers and we pay daily? So you've got a full-time income in a part-time business. And then the second way to make money is we're utilizing a government-regulated lottery. You can thank the government for this. We are utilizing the government in order to fund the winning earnings in a form of a commission check. Call it whatever it is you want. The winning check, I don't know what they call it, but whatever numbers show up on Monday nights, and if we have them, and we seem to have them every week, a couple of the numbers or one of the numbers, again, that is dispersed 15%, 6 people, 10% to the company. All right, and I'll be a little bit more specific here in the next page, and then we're done. Okay, blue collar blueprint. Here's the breakdown. Potential earnings per level. So look at the cursor. All right, look at my cursor right under potential earnings per level on the left side. You'll see my cursor moving. There you go. Now you see this would be your name there. So this blank spot right there, put your name in there. Whatever your name is, put it there. All right, so you're now active in the business. Now, your front line can only have 3 because we're doing a 3x5 matrix. 3, 9, 27, 81, 243. That's 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. You get 3, you get 3, you get 3, you get 3. 243. Now, in these first 4 levels, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can pick up $9, $63, $270, $810 for $1,152. And you might not have brought one person in. Hopefully you did. I mean, some people are bringing in 11 people, 12 people, 81 people, 89 people, 112 people. But, you know, should you happen to bring in 3, that's going to be awesome. In a perfect world, 3 who get 3, who get 3, who get 3, we could fill this matrix up in 5 weeks for you. Okay? So there's some money for you. Total sales, 363, 3582. I think that's a beautiful number for people on the internet. I really, really do. I think that is absolutely sensational. I think gone are the days where we have to sit there and talk about $50,000 a month and $100,000 a month and $25,000 a month. Hey, you know what? If it materializes, that's a beautiful thing. But let's just get lifestyle, you know, middle-class income into people's pockets. That's $43,000 a year extra on top of what you're doing now. Plus, you have tax deductions. Plus, if you play your cards right, it costs you no money to be in this business. Potential Powerball tickets per level. Well, you've got 3 sales, 9, 27, 81, 243, mirroring the left column. The ticket purchase was would look like 12, 36, 108, 324, 972, plus year 4. That would put in the team 1,456 tickets. Now, you would be getting 15% share of any winnings. And I told you, just in the last 5 months, I've won 89 times. 89 times, and there's a couple people on here right now I can tell you have won over 80 times. I had 6 winnings on Monday. I think it was 6 or 5 or 6. I can't even remember exactly, but in and about there. Because some people pick the same numbers accordingly. Not all the same numbers, but 1 or 2 numbers jived, and you get a piece of that pie too. All right? So when people talk about the $65, the beautiful thing is it doesn't have to be your $65. The credit card company bought you lunch. You found a way to pay them back through commissions if you decide to execute and build the program correctly. But this is what I love about it. Even if it cost me $65, or $16 a week, where else am I going to get 1,456 tickets for 65 bucks with a retail value of 29.12? So where are you going to get almost $3,000 worth of tickets every month for 65 bucks? That's insane. It's never happened before. But we found a way to utilize mathematical equations to create something called leverage. So sponsor 3, unlock level 5, you can tap into more money. All right. So I want you to remember this diagram here. Remember I said 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to qualify these first 4 levels, but in order to get the jackpot here, 2430, you need to sponsor 3. Keep that in mind right now. I'm going to show you something cool here. I'm going to show you $84,000 a year. Here's $84,000 a year. You can run an office from your house, have everything tax deductible. Somebody making $40,000 a year at a job will not even be able to make as much money as you will because of the tax deductions alone here. You write off portions of your house, automobile, you write off your lottery tickets, they're part of your business, your purchase, your $65, which is coming out of your commissions, not even out of your pocketbook. You're laughing all the way to the bank. I'm showing you basically a free business opportunity. I don't care what anyone says. What does it cost? Nothing. Based on what I'm showing you right now for illustration purposes only. So we have something called the quad pack, and the quad pack is something that I did. And what I did is I bought this position, so that's a $65 position, and then I bought this one, and I bought this one, and this one. I bought my frontline 3 positions. And because the company waived the $20, I saved 80 bucks coming out of the gate. So it's like getting this position here for free. So because I bought these 3, remember, you have to sponsor 3 to qualify for level 5. That's the 2,430 something, right? Because I sponsored these 3, the U sponsored these 3 because C1, C2, C3 are really U1, U2, U3. All right, they're all connected. So I've got 3 active people now. So this is qualified for 5 levels. These are not qualified yet. Maybe down the road I'll qualify them, but let's say I don't qualify them. They're qualified for 4 levels right now automatically without having to sponsor anyone. So now I start hitting it heavy and hard. I start grinding. The top position here, it's qualified for 5 levels, right? So I'm going to earn 3582 on a full matrix, 363 people. These positions happen to be a part of my 363 people. They will be independent centers building accordingly underneath if they choose to. But on the same 363 people in this matrix, the commissions that are filtering through there, filtering through there, filtering through there, and then up into here, into the U, C1, C2, C3, these are filters collecting money. They're only qualified for what? 4 levels. 4 levels is $1,152 per position. Well, I've got 3 positions here, C1, C2, C3. Multiply 3 times 1152 equals 3456. Folks, I'm making $7,038 sitting on my tushy at home, working maybe 60 to 90 minutes a day while people are going to work every day for 10, 12 hours a day, not making a fraction of what I'm making, just, building a lottery ticket business online, which is crazy. And I have all the tax deductions working from home too. I'm not paying for gas, car insurance. I'm not running into the city. All these beautiful things. And I'm pulling in $84,456 potentially. And then if I ever qualified these 3 positions, well, that would significantly go up from $7,038 to a little over $14,000 a month times 12, which would be pushing you probably 160, 170, 170,000 a year. That's not too bad. I mean, not too shabby, and it didn't have to cost you 1 penny out of pocket. So while everybody else is struggling on the internet with all their auto ships and shipping and handling, and people are burnt out and tired and dead and It's always the same old stuff, different name, same product, but they change the color of the label from blue to red, and everybody says this about the product and that about the product. I mean, that's nice and everything, but you know what? We have no competition here. We have no hoops. We have no hurdles. We don't have bronze, silver, gold, platinum, ruby, dooby, scooby, booby, amethyst, all those sapphires and diamonds and double diamonds and triple diamonds and crown diamonds. You don't need that stuff because there's no money to be made in those programs. They are not friendly for the middle class or people coming into the industry. You know what I'm saying? It's not 1990 anymore. It's 2025. So we have an opportunity here to rock things out, put fabulous middle class money, upper class money in your pocket, and allow you to make it to the finish line, in the game of life and have a nice residual income, and you don't have to have the stress in your life, all because of a government regulated lottery called Powerball. How great is that? So why would you want to do this business? Because it's the only business on the internet that makes sense to me right now, I would think, and it should make sense to you. All you have to do is activate your position, take action, execute your game plan, get paid daily. You can withdraw money here daily, and know that we are doing these Zoom calls to build and close all your clients for you, with you. Yeah, we close for you. Other companies don't necessarily do that. We close for you every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, and Sunday nights. I don't know about you, but I think it's time to start winning.